When a person passes the age of 65, life often begins to enter a new stage. This is a time when many people start paying more attention to their bodies than before. Small changes that might once have gone unnoticed can now become more noticeable. Sometimes, even a small change can be enough to make someone feel concerned. A night of light sleep, forgetting something once, or the feeling that the body is no longer as strong as it used to be can make many people wonder whether there might be something wrong with their health. This is completely understandable. As we grow older, we often become more sensitive to the signals from our bodies. We want to know that we are still healthy and that everything is still okay. However, an important thing to remember is that not every change is a sign of illness. The human body is always changing over time. After the age of 65 and in the years that follow, these changes become a natural part of the aging process. Many of the things we experience during this stage simply reflect how the body adapts to age. When we understand this, many people can feel more at ease and worry less about the small changes that happen day by day. Below are some common changes that many people over the age of 65 may notice. These changes are often a normal part of aging and do not necessarily mean that the body is sick. Change 1. Mild moments of forgetfulness. After the age of 65, some people may notice that their memory is not as quick as it once was. A familiar name might take a few seconds to recall. A thought may temporarily disappear and then return a moment later. Moments like these can sometimes make people feel worried. They may wonder whether it is a sign of serious memory decline, but in many cases, these mild moments of forgetfulness are normal as people grow older. As we age, the brain may need a little more time to retrieve information. This does not mean the information is gone. It simply means it may take a little longer to come back. This is a natural change that comes with aging. Understanding this can help many people feel more reassured when they experience these moments in their daily lives. Change 2. Changes in vision and hearing. Another change that many people over 65 notice involves the senses, especially vision and hearing. Over time, the eyes may no longer respond to light the same way they did when we were younger. Many people realize they need more light to read or to clearly see small details. Small print may become harder to see than before. Hearing can change in a similar way. Some people notice that it becomes more difficult to hear clearly in places where many sounds are happening at the same time. These changes usually happen slowly and gradually. Because they occur over time, many people only notice them after a while. However, these are very common changes as the body ages. They do not necessarily mean there is an illness. They simply reflect the way the body adapts to growing older. Change 3. Changes in sleep. Sleep is another area that often changes after the age of 65. When people are younger, many can sleep deeply through the entire night without interruption, but over time, the way the body rests can change. Some people notice that they wake up more easily during the night. Others realize that they tend to wake up earlier than they used to. Some may feel that their sleep has become lighter. These changes can sometimes make people think that they have a sleep problem. However, in many cases, this is simply a natural shift in the body's internal rhythm. The body's biological clock changes with age, and this can influence how we sleep and when we feel sleepy or awake. Because of this, sleeping differently than before does not necessarily mean that something is wrong. It is simply part of the natural aging process. Change 4. Gradual loss of muscle strength. Over time, the human body also experiences changes in muscle strength and muscle mass. When people are younger, muscles are usually stronger and more flexible, but as age increases, muscle mass tends to decrease gradually. This can make many people feel that their bodies are not as strong as they once were. Some activities that once felt very easy may begin to feel slightly more difficult. This change usually happens very slowly. Because of that, many people only notice it after some time has passed. However, this is a normal part of aging. As the body grows older, losing some muscle mass over time is very common. It does not mean that the body is sick. It simply reflects the natural changes that come with time. Change 5. A slower metabolism. Another change that many people over 65 may notice relates to how the body uses energy. When people are younger, the body usually processes energy very quickly. Food is efficiently converted into energy for daily activities, but as age increases, the metabolism begins to slow down. The body no longer burns energy as quickly as it once did. Because of this, some people may notice that their weight changes over time even if their eating habits remain mostly the same. This is a very common change that comes with aging. When the metabolic system slows down, the body responds to energy differently than before. It is important to understand that this is a natural part of the aging process. It does not necessarily mean that there is a health problem. After the age of 65, the body may change in many different ways. But not every change means that something is wrong. Many changes are simply a natural part of life. Understanding this can help us approach aging with greater calm and acceptance. Instead of worrying about every small change, we can focus on taking care of ourselves and enjoying life. Aging is a journey that all of us go through. Each stage of life brings its own changes, but those changes do not take away the value of life. When we understand our bodies and accept the natural changes that come with time, many people realize that aging is not something to fear. It is simply another part of life's journey. The years after 65 can be a time of peace, reflection, and deeper understanding of life, and when we recognize that many changes in the body are completely normal, we can continue that journey with a lighter and more peaceful mind. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe our channel, like, share it with friends or loved ones who might need this information. We'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions, and let us know what topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Your feedback is incredibly important. It helps us improve every day. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.